Okay, now we have started from the engine room, and these are all plunger barrels. Okay, accumulator and plunger. So these plungers are used to increase the pressure of the hydraulic oil to open and close the exhaust valves. Okay, and here you can see one more, there are two. One more is the fuel booster. Okay, so to boost up the fuel, to increase the pressure of the fuel. And you can see the spare piston, and this is covered, that one is the liner of the engine, and this is starting valve, you can see, and that is the filter, 5 micron filter for the low boiler. And you can see the engine piston and the exhaust valve is on the top, and that this is liner. Inside you can see the piston. See, one is connected to the exhaust valve, you can see on the top, but now I haven't showed. Now we are going to the back side for the turbochargers. You can see this is the exhaust gas manifold. That exhaust valve is coming down for the turbocharger. Okay, this is turbocharger of the engine. After the turbocharger, exhaust gas is going by this pipeline. You can see inside this one turbocharger is there, and this is air filter for the turbocharger. You can see, I will show you, it is very big turbocharger. You can see, and this engine is having one more turbocharger. See the exhaust gas manifold, one more turbocharger is here, and the same gas is going out from the engine room. So you can see very big turbocharger. This is made of man company, and you can see one more filter for the low boil, and this is neutralizing agent for the ballast system. Okay, this system I will explain you later. You can see the filters for the ballast system. This is not related to the engine. Okay, this is freshwater generator. Okay, freshwater generator on the ship. Okay, we don't take fresh water from the outside. We used to generate fresh water on the ship by using seawater. These you can see jacket water cooling pumps. You can see very big pumps, bigger than these pumps also we have. And this is ballast control panel. This is separate topic from the engine, so I will explain you later this one. Okay, this is having some alarms, so and these are the power supply unit for the electrolyzing unit. Okay, these are the electrolyzing units. Can say, I will show you. Now we are doing maintenance on this one, electrolyzing units, electrolysis units. Okay, that is the gas chamber on other side, and the yellow colored one is fans. Now we are doing maintenance, so I can show you that. And these are the power supply units for the BWTS, ballast water control, ballast water treatment system. Okay, these are the pumps. You can see very big pumps. Okay, these are LT pumps. Okay, LT cooling fresh water. Okay, low temperature cooling fresh water. One of this is running, and other two are stopped. Depends on the temperature, we used to run other one also. For now we have less ambient temperature, so we are running only one, and these are the coolers. Okay, we have two coolers now. Only one is running and other one is not running. This is LT cooler. So LT cooler means this, by this cooler we used to reduce the temperature of the fresh water on the ship. Okay, normally for the engine, for cooling purpose we use fresh water only, but by the seawater we used to cool down the fresh water temperature. Okay, this you can see number one generator, which is having 8 units and the 6.6 kilovolt. Okay, this green colored one is OMD, oil mist detectors. This side you can see all the fuel lines connected to the generator. And now you can see one more generator. See the lights on the top, but yellow one is standby and other one is running, showing that running. You can see very big engine and the alternator also. This alternator is water cooled alternator, that's why it is not having any filters or something like that. It is water cooled, so it is like closed, full closed alternator, 6.6 kilovolt. Then see the lube oil filter, that black one, and this is the lube oil priming pump. If the generator is not running, by this one we used to lubricate the engine. And these are the small pumps for the water, and this is Hydro 4. Hydro 4 you can see. By this one we used to pressure up the water to send to the accommodation area. And you can see one of the GE lube oil purification tanks. And you can see that motor number 2 is blower if the engine is running at slow speed, or else if the engine is not running, engine needs oxygen. By this blower we used to supply oxygen to the engine. And these are the air bottles number 1 and number 2 for the starting purpose of the engine and other purposes also. These are the compressors. You can see we have 3 compressors, and one of the compressor is full open for the maintenance. You can see all the parts are outside. I can show you all these things. See one of the piston unit you can see, and one more is already installed. And one more compressor, this one. And emergency air reservoir, you can see in emergency situation we use this air to start the generators. This is the emergency air compressor. In emergency situation, by emergency generator we used to start this one and start filling the emergency air bottle, so that we can able to start the generator in blackout situation, or else if we have to recover from the dead ship, we used to do like that. By the emergency generator we used to start the emergency air compressor and fill the emergency air bottle, then start the generator of the ship, main generators, not emergency one. Emergency is auto, means auto start or else self start. You can see these all are for the boilers means exhaust gas boiler, not the fire burn boiler. These are exhaust gas boiler feeding water pumps. And now you can see two more generators here, number 3 and number 4. These generators are 3800 kilowatt with 3800 kilowatt capacity generator. This is also having 8 cylinders, 8 units total. You can see 6.6 kV alternator here also, same. So you can see this is the lube oil sump tank for the engine. During regular checks we used to do that sump tank level also. There is an alarm also. If the sump tank level is low, it will make an alarm, but still if the alarm is having some fault, by checking manually is also good. Number 4 generator you can see. Here also having same 8 cylinder engine and the lube oil filter.